Hello again. This time I want to finish this batch of controllers that I had to fix, with last ones being these two. So I want to check them and fix them if possible. Probably, yeah, because shouldn't be too bad. So let's start with one first. Let me bring the testing software up. That's it. Let's plug this one first. Let's plug it in. And let's see. So left stick it's okay, but the right stick no, hold on, let's do it again. That's it. Now the left is on top and the right is on bottom. So right one a bit noisy, but not too bad, I would say. The left one, yeah, it has a drift. 1400. This would have gone quite well with the calibration, but we do not have calibration for this one. So we need to address the drift. Okay, let's see buttons. We can tell it's original because we can hold it very low and slowly go all the way up. Same here. Okay. So this is actually in a good shape. Let's test the motors. Yeah, we got it. We got one. Except the drift on the left. So what I'm planning with this one, considering the left and the right, probably they are Hall effect sensors, some magnetic sensors. I will try to replace the mechanics and leave the sensor on. And let's see if that one actually helps with something here. So the right stick is decent, not a bad. I'll leave it as it is. Maybe just clean it up, we'll see. But the left stick, yeah, it needs to be done because it's 1400, 1600, 1400, so yeah, that should be done. Alright, so let's close this thing up and let's open it up. So we can tell from the beginning that these are the magnetic ones because they have 4 pins. So let's get to the board. Let's remember the left stick was the one that has the most drift. It says we're gonna play quite a while with this board. I'll desolder the motor connections here. Yeah, so let's heat up the soldering station. Alright, yeah, I should do it. Bit of cleaning there wouldn't hurt. I'm not sure something. So we need to get the mechanics out of this one. Look here. Yeah, check this one out there. See the movement you have sideways until it actually moves compared to this one. See, side play on the actual axle, it's almost none there. But if you see the side play here, you see? So that's the mechanical drift because it's the plastic is worn out. Yeah. So what I want to do in this one, I'll open this one sideways and I'll try to put another mechanic part on it, but keep the sensors because the sensors are still written down in the firmware, so you have better chances to go on close to zero with the original sensors. So let's do that. Okay, now that we took it off, let's bring the box with sticks to see if we can have one that has a tiny less play than this one. And let's see how that one goes. Tighter. This one is quite alright. Okay, let's try this one first. I'm not gonna solder it. Let's check how it is first before anything else. Yeah, so let's bring that window up. So not too happy with this one. So let's try another one. Okay, after a lot of swapping, pretty much swapping magnets from pretty much everything I got to come with something that is closer to center. I got one that actually works. So I'll solder it back and see what we've done. This is the same issue with not having a calibration tool for these ones. Hence we need to make sure we find one that actually is decent, close to the factory calibration, which is not quite nice, but I think I got this one. Right, let's test it as it is. Okay, I'm using this one right now because I'm curious about these values here. If those are under 0.1, theoretically wouldn't register a drift. So let's play. This is a tricky one. And we are quite alright actually. .04. So the worst value is this one here. But I think it should be alright. So for the moment this one looks rather calibrated. Of course, if we would have had the calibration tool, this would be 0.00. But I think max error here is 0.04. So we shouldn't drift in a game. Either way, pretty much this is the best we can do without the calibration tool. So this took quite a while. So pretty much we'll put it back together, clean it up a bit, and we'll see how it goes. Yep, let's put it back together. Okay, let's test it one more time and see. So the worst we got is 0.35 or 0.4. So I would say we're rather good. So finally we've done it. This actually was a pain because it took like 4 hours to do, because you cannot calibrate it, so you have to try to make it as close to zero as possible with no drift, which is pretty much matching hardware with sensors, with magnetic things, just because you can't just reset it like calibration wise. But anyway, it's done. I think pretty much will be kind of the last video put on PS3 controllers, unless I find something that is really interesting. But anyway, thank you for watching this one, and I'll see you on the next one.